Being authentic, I can go for a long time on authenticity because I think it's one of the main things that people crave today. Of course, peace and joy, but authenticity is right there too. It's like, if I could just live in a way that I feel comfortable in my skin, I feel comfortable in my body, where I can just like naturally, just what I feel comes out, and that what comes out of me is accepted, right? It's this two-tiered, like, I just want to be true to myself, that myself be a good person, and that when it is expressed, it is validated by those external to me, right? There's like this deep desire to have that. And it works in Christianity if you understand authenticity as being the person you were intended to be by God. So not just like this total anarchic freedom again, like you might, I'll give you an example. Again, food is the easiest one. You might say, well, if I'm going to stay true to my authentic self, I'm going to eat 4,000 calories a day because that's what my body feels. And I have to stay true to my authentic self. Whereas authenticity in Christianity would be something like, no, but I am not meant to eat 4,000 calories a day. Just because I feel like I want to doesn't mean that's what's actually the fulfillment of my nature. So let me ask the question, what is the fulfillment of my nature? And when I do that, then I access my authentic self and I can go ahead and talk how I want. I can go ahead and eat how I want. I can go ahead and think how I want because I have aligned myself with anthropological prescriptions, right? How the human being is supposed to function. I have this rubric of sorts and I've aligned myself to it, and now I have entered this realm of authenticity. As opposed to just saying authenticity is doing whatever I feel whenever I want. In the first case, something you're actually aligning yourself with, an expectation for humanity. Whereas sometimes people think nowadays that authenticity is something like just doing whatever you feel without a recognition that you might feel bad things. And it's difficult to decipher when you should act authentically and when you should coerce yourself to not act on your instincts. Yeah, another way to express it too is if you want to be authentic, align yourself with God's expectations of you. It's like it takes self-coercion. That's where asceticism comes in. That's why we're talking about that today. If you align yourself with the expectations that God has for you, or in keeping with your human nature or something, right? There is this model of goodness and you align yourself with it, right? You go through that painful process. Now you are in this realm where you just act authentically. In Christian theory, nobody ever reaches that perfect place where you just whatever you feel is absolutely right. But that's sort of the place that authenticity lies.